Welcome to the Courtyards of Maple Condos, located at Keel and Major Mackenzie in Vaughan. Today, I'm going to give you guys a tour of this low-rise 4-story condo building built in 2015 and has roughly 96 units inside. Come take a look. So I'm going to show you guys by starting off in the main lobby area. This is where your guests would walk in. If you're a resident, you usually don't walk in this area, but let's start at the main entrance here. So as these doors open up, you're gonna see that this entrance is where the roundabout is, and I'll show you guys a little more outside, but you're gonna see visitor parking as well as a screen to call up the residents. So as you walk in, you're gonna be welcomed in with the big, beautiful chandeliers, one located as you enter, and then another one to the left where you're gonna see above the seating area. But all the finishes here, since the building was done in 2015, you can see it's a nice, elegant, modern look, as well as a nice desk that personally I never see anybody sitting in. I know it's meant for the concierge or the security guards, but they do not use it a lot of the times that I come to visit. You're also going to see the tiling that looks very nice, again, modern, as well as a lot of windows to let in natural light. From the left and obviously from the visitor parking as well. So I'm gonna bring you guys down this hallway where the amenities are, but first, let me show you an entrance where you need a fob to get in from. It's actually through the mail room, as you can see here. And obviously, this is where people pick up their mail or their parcel packages. And as you can see there, you can park as well. But you can see there's no screen, so you need a fob to enter into this side. So let me take you guys down to where the elevators and the amenities are. So down this hallway, these are the only two elevators in the building. The one to the right, as you can see, the doors are actually left open. Somebody's moving in, so they reserved this elevator to use only for themselves, and that back door opens up and connects to the moving room. And then the one to the left here, this is to be used by the residents while that one is being reserved at the moment. But these are the only two elevators in the whole building, so remember that. The first door beside the elevators, that's the management office. And then down this hallway here, you're gonna see to the left, this is where the party room is. However, they don't give us access at certain times, but it is a nice large party room. And then beside, you're gonna see is the washroom, which can be used by anybody who's visiting or currently using the party room. And then down this hallway here, you're gonna see to the right, this is the gym, and I'm actually going to be able to show you guys what the gym looks like. So as you enter, it's not a huge gym. It does have everything you need. You have your cardio to the left and then the weights to the right. But there are a lot of windows here as well, so it's a lot of natural light coming in. But like I said, not a lot of people are able to fit in this gym specifically, but for the under 100 people who live here, it's big enough. For people who value being on the main floor, there are in fact units to the right of the gym. When you exit, you'll see a door that leads out to unit, and you'll see here the finishes are actually quite nice. There's nice wallpaper. You can see they've upgraded that, as well as the gray carpeting. And if you know this building from previous years, you remember that when it first got built, there used to be yellow carpeting throughout. So now it looks a lot better. It looks a lot more pleasing. And now it's a lot more modern look to match the lobby as well. Next, I'm going to show you guys the elevators. So you can see, since the building was done in 2015, this is a brand new elevator. You're going to see the options to the right, 4 levels to choose from, and the P1. And you'll notice that whenever you leave the elevator, the entrance to each level will be tiles. And to the right and to the left, you'll see the hallways that I showed you before. But the gray carpeting with the wallpaper, they are on each level. So now I'm going to show you guys a view of one of the balconies in the building, so you guys have an idea what these look like and how much space some of the balconies do have in this building. But as you can see below, you're looking at a lot of the visitor parking, and I say a lot because there is different sections that you can park for visitors. But this one here specifically, you're not facing any main roads. You're only facing the visitor parking as well as the Tatera, which is straight ahead. I'll show you guys where that is next. But this view here, this is one of the more preferred views of the building because it does face the inside of this complex. So the building does do a U shape. So any units that do face the inside of the U, this is where you're going to be looking. So it's quite peaceful. You're not hearing any traffic or anything like that, but you are seeing quite large balconies as well. This one specifically has a door that you can enter from the living room, which you can see there, as well as another balcony door, which goes from the bedroom where you can see there. Next, I'm going to bring you guys down to the P1 parking. So again, it's a boutique building, so not a lot of people live here. So you don't need this area to be too big, but this is where you would enter into the building from when you park. So let me show you guys a look at what that looks like. So here you're going to see all the parking, and these are spots that are owned by residents. So you would be able to get in from here when you're a resident, but also when you're a visitor as well. So let me show you guys where the visitor parking would be, because there are quite a few spots. So all these spots you see here are meant for visitors. You can see the sign here, visitor parking only. There's a lot of options for visitors to park if there's no parking outside. But you can see both sides, visitor parking. This is good for the holidays or if there's a lot of people visiting at the same time. And then here is a view of the garage door that's actually, lucky enough, it actually opened up for us. Someone was coming down. So you can see here, this is the ramp that comes down from when you're driving from outside to inside as a resident. As you drive down the ramp, you're gonna see you can either go left for visitors or you can go straight, which is what you're seeing here, which lifts up with your fob. But to the left, you're gonna see all the options of the visitor parking. And obviously you're gonna see that there's many options for you to choose from, left or right. So now I'm gonna bring you guys outside, and this is the view from where the balcony was actually looking. So you're gonna see all these visitor parking spots here, and then it also labels here, visitor parking only from 2 a.m. to 7 a.m. You are not allowed to park, but from any time after or before that, you're more than welcome. And you're gonna see beside, this is where Tatera is, and Tatera is literally right beside the building. So you are right beside Tatera, as well as some other commercial buildings you can see here. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys the outside of the building now. So as I mentioned, it's a low-rise 4-story building. This is the entrance from Major Mackenzie. Now you'll notice as you enter from Major Mackenzie, to the left, these are where all the commercial units are, like Glitz Boutique and a ton of other commercial units that are very well known. But as you can see, as you drive in, you're gonna have an option to go to the left through the tunnel, which brings you to that main entrance area where we first started. And then to the right, you're gonna notice that that's where all the other visitor parking outside are located. And then if you choose to park underground, where I just showed you guys, that's straight ahead down the ramp. And that's going to give you guys access to park underground. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this tour. Please leave a comment below to let me know what you guys thought of this building, and if you guys would ever consider wanting to live or invest here. Until next time, thank you guys so much.